Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. The skillful employer of men will employ the wise man, the brave man, the covetous man, and the stupid man. If our soldiers are not overburdened with money, it is not because they have a distaste for riches. If their lives are not unduly long, it is not because they are disinclined to longevity. Prohibit the taking of omens, and do away with superstitious doubts. Then, until death itself comes, no calamity need be feared. For to win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. You have to believe in yourself. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. The best victory is when the opponent surrenders of its own accord before there are any actual hostilities. It is best to win without fighting. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. The enlightened ruler is heedful, and the good general full of caution. The good fighters of old first put themselves beyond the possibility of defeat, and then waited for an opportunity of defeating the enemy. One defends when his strength is inadequate, he attacks when it is abundant. It is only the enlightened ruler and the wise general who will use the highest intelligence of the army for the purposes of spying, and thereby they achieve great results. The quality of decision is like the well-timed swoop of a falcon which enables it to strike and destroy its victim. He who knows when he can fight and when he cannot will be victorious. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Can you imagine what I would do if I could do all I can? The general who advances without coveting fame and retreats without fearing disgrace, whose only thought is to protect his country and do good service for his sovereign, is the jewel of the kingdom. Now the reason the enlightened prince and the wise general conquer the enemy whenever they move and their achievements surpass those of ordinary men is foreknowledge. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby you can be the director of the opponent's fate. To fight and conquer in all our battles is not supreme excellence. Supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. All men can see these tactics whereby I conquer, but what none can see is the strategy out of which victory is evolved. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles. To a surrounded enemy, you must leave a way of escape. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not, will be victorious. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. The more you read and learn, the less your adversary will know. In the practical art of war, the best thing of all is to take the enemy's country whole and intact. To shatter and destroy it is not so good. Of all those in the army close to the commander, none is more intimate than the secret agent. Of all rewards none more liberal than those given to secret agents. Of all matters none is more confidential than those relating to secret operations. Know your enemy and know yourself, and you can fight 100 battles without disaster. The general who wins the battle makes many calculations in his temple before the battle is fought. The general who loses makes but few calculations beforehand.